Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to finally be sitting here and with a new look. Yeah. I got a haircut. I got a haircut. So yeah, how have you guys been? I hope we've been good and staying safe. So today's topic is one that is very dear to me because I wanted to talk about this video later in the year. All right, but I had to move it up, not too far anyway, but I had to move it up because as you would agree with me, this time is the best time to be a doctor and also the worst time to be a doctor. Yeah, if you get what I mean. So for those that don't know me, I'm actually a doctor. I'm a dentist. Yeah, I know I should work on my get to know me video, get to know me tag. I'll work on that soon. I promise. No, don't let me promise. As a mom, I don't make promises anymore. So I'm not gonna promise, but I'll work on it this year. So yeah, so you guys will know who I am really. Who is this lady that keeps smiling on your screen? So okay, let me be serious. So yeah, I'm also married to a doctor. So it's a bit of a yeah, we are right in the middle of this whole pandemic thing going on and all. And I just felt like this is the best time to talk about, the ups and downs of being the ups and downs, the ups and down. English is not my language. Pardon. So the ups and downs of being married to a doctor, or for those that are not in the medical field, a lot of people will find this challenging. Like, I'm sure you've wondered sometimes, like, do you even love me? Are we in this together? Why am I the only one? Because it's like your husband or wife or whoever is the doctor or medical professional, not just doctor in this case. You might start thinking they don't love you. You might start thinking they're married to their profession. I feel that way. Yeah, you can get that way. Like, if you're not consciously, working on your marriage, and if you're not determined, like, we gotta make this work, boo, you may find yourself in that phase where you are just feeling all alone, like you are doing single parenting, like you start feeling like a single parent. It can happen, if you're married to a medical professional. So you really have to watch it, and that is the reason I'm doing this video. So let's get serious, guys. Like, you get serious. So I'll start with the ups of being married to a doctor. So yeah, when you're married to a doctor, it's cool. You're married to a doctor, as in doctor. Like, I'm a doctor, and you're not married to a doctor. There's this swag. But guys, yeah, I'm still on the good part. It's great. It's amazing to be married to a doctor, and the cash flow is good. Salary is, good. I don't want to say fair. I think it's better than fair. Salary is good. There are so many job opportunities. People are calling you for, come and work here, come and work here. Now bring it now to this pandemic period. Everybody wants your services. Hospitals are, asking for more doctors, locum doctors, nurses, whatever your, medical line. This period of life, this period that we have, doctors are in high demand. Like, once if I mention that I'm a dentist, people are like, oh, they think I have £1,000,000. But guys, I don't have £1,000,000, well, yet. But soon we're getting there. But and then same goes with my husband. If I'm like, oh, I'm married to a doctor, they're like, oh, really? Oh, where? People just look at you differently. Maybe I'm looking like all these people that, but then when you just mention that you're a doctor, there's this respect. So you must agree with me. Profession is a respected one, or a respectable one. Mind. Hold on, someone is coming to interrupt me now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here she comes. Dola, mommy's coming down soon, okay? Can you go back downstairs for a bit? Please. Please. Please.
So, hi there, my channel. My name is Laju.
Your name is not Laju. Your name is Della.
Stella.
Okay, go back downstairs. Mommy's coming, okay? Okay, love. Bye. Sorry about the interruption. So you get things like discounts, discounts for NHS staff. You get like discounted the meals, maybe something. If I can't remember the value. There's a discount for you when you eat with certain restaurants. There's a discount when you take maybe Uber, things like that. Those are the kind of advantages that you may find. The truth is, I've never taken advantage of any of these discounts. That's why I can't really say which ones, but I know there are a lot. Another advantage of being married to a doctor is the fact that you get days off. You work, but there are days off. Like for my husband now, he's at home today, and which is great, extra days to spend, extra time to spend with your family. He's off, so basically he does the calls sometimes. They all schedule, but they just always make sure that you still have some time to bond with your family. And I always look forward to those days during the week when he's around. We just have more family time. So those are some advantages. And oh yeah, being married to a doctor, another major advantage is the fact that you have a medical person in your house. You know how it is with African homes, for instance, like once you have someone that is a doctor, everybody believes that you can treat everything. So my husband is practically the family doctor. Like if once everyone calls him like, hello, I just sneezed. Hello, I've been coughing. Hello, I have a headache. Hello, my head is aching. Everybody calls him for everything. It's crazy. So we just believe that, oh, there's a doctor in the house. He should be able to treat everything, whether it's mental illness or leg illness or mouth illness. So they call him for everything. Just joking. If you call my husband for anything mouth, he will refer you to me. He'll say, oh, you should talk to Laju for that. But everything, really, everybody calls him, whether you're even related to us or not, everybody calls him. So that's an advantage, because you have that person in your house. So even my mom, whatever is wrong with my daughter, I'm like, Didi, this happened, this, that, so that's an advantage of being married to a doctor. So whether it's the husband or the wife, there's always somebody to say, okay, come on, what's going on, tell us. Whether you know it or not, we don't care, just tell us. You have a Google in your house, a medical Google. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's good. Now I think I can conveniently go to the downsides, the disadvantages of being married to a medical professional, wife or husband. And these things I want to talk about, I'm smiling, but these things are real life issues. These things, they break homes. These things break homes. These things are challenges that a lot of people face. A lot of people may not know how to deal with it. For me, as I said, being a medical professional, I kind of knew what I was getting myself into, but not everybody, has this awareness. Some people just marry for the advantages until reality hits, and you're like, what? How did I get myself into this? So yeah, one major disadvantage is that many medical professionals, doctors, nurses, many of them are not available. Like their time is money. And you may find yourself feeling like a single parent. You may find yourself feeling like, did I marry myself? So it takes conscious effort for the medical professional to say, I want to make my marriage work. I want to, like, as I said, one of the advantages is that you have days off. So make those days count, make them, memorable, make them great, basically. So, and try to be involved in things that go on, because one of the disadvantages on my own part now is that, let me get real with you guys. My husband, he has different schedules. Sometimes he does 9 to 5, he's available, he comes back, he gets involved as much as he can, like every normal person. And there are days when he does, weird timings, like weird shifts, where he's doing 4 to 12. So he's around in the morning, and then he comes back at midnight. Nobody can be useful at midnight. We're all tired and sleepy. So we have weird ones like that. There are days when he does 9 to 9, like it can be 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It can be 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Those kind of shifts, they can really, disorganize the family. If you don't know what you are getting yourself into, you may just be all over the place and scattered. But my advice is that for the other partner, who is, whether you're a medical professional or not, try to have a routine that just works for you guys, and try to be flexible, because the truth is, I have a routine, but I'm so flexible. The days that my routine does not work, I let it go. There are some days I told you routine, I'm like, okay, you know what, let's just leave and breathe. Because if you are not flexible also, you may just feel like you just be getting frustrated, like, oh, we can't do this because I plan to do this, but my husband is around. So the days my husband is around, though, I don't really follow routines like that, because I just try to cherish those moments more than saying, oh, we have to do this, we have to do this. Oh yeah, that's for family. In terms of a marriage, you and your partner also, you have to find a way to make it work your sex life, all those little romantic moments. You have to find a way to make it work. I know there was a week, let me get real, there was a week that my husband was off a lot, and it was really great to have him around. We went out, we just had fun. And then the next week, he was hardly around. The times when he's home, he's tired, knackered, he just lays down on the couch, puts his blanket over himself, he's watching something, and he's sleeping. Every time he does this, every night actually, he puts on the TV and he sleeps off. So I was feeling like, what's going on? Like, I told him, you're not being present. I'm not feeling you. And he was like, why? This is just tired, you know? So I had to really tell myself, okay, calm down, calm down. This does not happen every day. Because last week we had him around so much that I felt like I wanted that kind of vibe every day. But this week it's not available to us. So I had to just understand it and say, okay, you know what? Let me just roll with it. It's fine. But if I didn't give myself, wisdom, I would just be feeling like, oh, my marriage is breaking apart. My husband doesn't talk to us. He's always coming home sleeping. It's not, those things are not necessary. Just enjoy every moment. That's what I'm living by right now, and communicate, don't just hold it in your chest. It doesn't help anybody. So I let him know that, how far are you feeling? Are you okay? And he's like, oh, I'm just tired. And I let him, be. And sometimes I'm like, boo boo, I'm also tired. Can we just, I know you're tired. I'm tired. Can we just, try to make it work? So like for myself, I have this schedule whereby at least once a week he puts my child to bed and does the old bedtime routine with her. So that evening I know I'm going to get a break. I usually want it to be Thursday night, but it's not fixed. It's not a fixed Thursday night because some Thursday night is at work. You get. So next week we'll try again. So, but we just try to, I don't hold any grudges. I try to make it work. I'm like, okay, it's all for the best anyway. So that's just a typical example. And another thing I involve him with is bed laying. I don't know how to lay bed. I'm confessing now, like I can't lay. It's not something I enjoy doing. My husband can lay bed. You think you're in a hotel, so I leave that part to him also. But he doesn't get to lay the bed every morning also or every evening because his schedule varies. So I do the one I can do. But when I'm like, okay, when I'm putting like new sheets on, I let him know, oh, can you help us lay the bed? I put the sheets up. He does a good job. So yeah, I try to involve him in little ways like that. If not, you just feel like I will just start feeling like I'm not married or I don't have anybody to help me. What else? I involve him also in the dishes. So he helps us with the dishes a lot. That's another thing that I can wash dishes obviously, but it's just something that it's always nice to have somebody help you do that. For me, I do most of the cooking because my husband is not he's not very savvy in the kitchen like that. But so I take that role majorly for me. It's an agreement. Okay. Occasionally he helps us make noodles, but in terms of clearing the dishes after he comes around, he helps us. If he's around, he does that. So we have that agreement, like, would you help us with dishes? And sometimes like, I'm tired. I say, okay, no problem, I'm tired too, and we leave the dishes. Fine. And the next morning he does the dishes in his own time. He has told me that, see, don't worry, the things I've told you I'll help you with, just leave them. But as a woman, some women might find it initially, let me confess, like I'll be like, you said you help us with the dishes since morning. I'm looking at the plates, I'll start getting angry, like, can you just clear the dishes already? Like, are you helping me? Help me. But with time, I saw that those things were giving me a headache. Sometimes I go ahead and I wash it and I clear it, and he comes and like, oh, you've washed it? Oh yeah, don't worry, don't worry. And sometimes I'm like, me too, I'm tired, I beg. I raise my leg up. And the dishes will get done when they get done. So just enjoy every moment. That's all I can say. Like, life is not hard. Life is not hard. We try to make things work, and that's it. So yeah, what else? Trying to find a balance if you're just like newly married. I remember our first year of marriage, the first few weeks, it was really tough. Like, I remember calling my husband around 8 o'clock one day, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know what time I'll be home today. This patient came in. The patient came in like 1 minute to 6. Very ridiculous time. And said, he just left work. And my boss was, the owner of the dental clinic, and he told me, I was with my bag stepping out and said, doctor, please attend to that patient. I had to go back. I had to the patient because I'm an employee, right? So I saw the patient. I was fuming in my mind like, oh, Jesus. And yeah, I had to see the patient. My husband also, I had to call him. I won't be home, and maybe that particular week he was also on call. So as I was getting home, he was leaving. I was beginning to feel like a total stranger. Like, we just got married and we didn't even know ourselves. It was like we were just going like this. As one person is entering, one person is going out. It wasn't the life it wasn't the life I dreamed of. But yeah, those are just some of the challenges. And if you are not a medical professional, this will be more difficult sometimes. Like, if you don't really know what is going on, like what's going on. So communicate. Always communicate. I believe that helps. Communicate instead of nagging. A lot of women or men are out there nagging at their partners, like, what's this? This is your child, and it may be really hard, but try to communicate, try to find a balance, try to find what works for you. Don't compare your marriage with anybody, don't compare your family. Just, enjoy every moment. I'm beginning to sound ridiculous, but it's the truth. It's the truth. So whatever moment you get, make the best of it. Your husband is home or your wife is home, make the best of it. Enjoy, laugh, watch your movie together, go out together. Instead of, if the mistake we used to make is that we are busy holding a grudge about what happened in the past, and they're like, yeah, never. So when the moment now presents itself, you miss that moment because you are still holding a grudge in your heart. So don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake. Make the best use of every moment. Now, yeah, apart from time, and another major disadvantage is, a pandemic like this. Everybody's self-isolating at home. Everybody's trying to stay safe, social distancing, avoiding each other. But if you're married to a medical professional, that's almost impossible. They have to go out there. They have to work. They have to, help people. They have to treat people. So this particular scenario doesn't happen every day, but it is. No, let me take that back. It happens every day, because now this one, we're talking about COVID-19 and everybody's panicking. But guess what? Our spouses are being exposed to different ailments every day out there when they go out to work. I'm talking about the medical professionals. So this one is just the more obvious one. A normal person goes to work and you are hoping your colleague is okay, at least. But for a medical professional, doctors, nurses, and other people working in hospital settings, you get to work every day, and you know that the people coming to see you are sick people that are ill, people that need to be treated, and everybody comes with one ailment or the other. So there's always this risk that you could catch something, it could be contagious. It happens every day. This is their life. So that's a major risk. And then you come back home, you have a family too, you could infect your family. This risk is there every single day. Beyond the pandemic, this is the risk that medical professionals face. So this is a major disadvantage. So we know that there's this risk every day, but we can only hope for the best, that nothing crazy, happens. So recently, I read this article about this whole corona in China, and I read about this case about a doctor and a nurse that got infected, and sadly, the doctor passed away. The lady died, and I cried when I read the article. And why did I cry? This doctor, this woman, she has a 2-year-old son, and she passed away because of corona. She died. She got infected. She fought. They thought she had won, but she died. And why did I cry for this woman? I cried because she's a mom. She's a mom of a 2-year-old, and I'm also a mom of a 2-year-old. I cried because she's a doctor, and I'm also a doctor. I cried because, she's somebody's wife, and I'm also somebody's wife, And that's how medicine is. That's how being a doctor and a nurse is. Every day they go out there, they are exposed to these things. So yeah, when I read that woman's story, I cried. I cried because, I can't just imagine it, but it's real. It's the reality, sadly. Yeah, so, and this just reminded me of some years ago when the Ebola virus was out there. And I remember when Ebola virus came, I prayed earnestly, because my husband once again was in the forefront. And then Lassa fever, the virus also came, and I prayed diligently. And now we have corona. And guys, I'm praying fervently, we never stop praying. Really, there's nothing much I can do. I try to support the home, and prayer is the key. That's the only thing I can advise anyone right now. Just make sure you're praying for your spouse or your partner or your friends or your parents. I have so many friends. All my friends are doctors. Most of my friends are doctors. And it's just to pray. I know that we will get through this. The God who saw us through Ebola, Lassa fever, He would once again deliver us, even in this time of corona, or whatever your name is, COVID, corona, whatever. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it lightly at all. And I appreciate every health worker out there. Like, kudos to you guys. Well done. And I also appreciate every stay-at-home mom, everyone that has been holding the ground. Nothing we do is taken for granted. So yeah, I think basically that's just what I wanted to talk about, the ups and downs, because people see you and they're like, oh, you're married to a doctor. Some people are probably even envying you, like, you have a doctor. But these are some of the things that we face, So it takes a lot of grace, a lot of wisdom to find the balance in your home, in your marriage. Yeah. I think that's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, let me just ask why. Subscription is free. So yeah, please do subscribe, and I hope you guys like my haircuts. Let me know what you think about my haircuts in the comment section. It's not like you can change it anyway, of course it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you again next time. Bye.